The sun shone brightly in the Mojave Desert. It was a beautiful day, with the towering mountains of the region providing a stunning backdrop to the brilliant blue sky. John had been exploring in his favorite game, Minecraft, for weeks now. He had built up a small fort, complete with walls and towers, where he could safely rest and store all of his loot. He had even managed to craft a few basic weapons and tools for himself, including a bow and arrows, stone swords, and pickaxes. Today, however, was going to be different. John had just installed a new mod that had been released just the day before. It was called the Fallout mod, and it promised to bring a new level of realism to the game. John was excited to give it a try. The mod transformed the world of Minecraft into a post-apocalyptic wasteland, straight out of Fallout. The sun-drenched landscape had been replaced with a dreary one, full of ruined buildings, abandoned cars, and mutated creatures. John had to be careful, as the creatures of the wasteland were far more powerful and dangerous than anything he had faced before. But he was also excited to explore this new world and uncover its secrets. John had been walking for what felt like hours when he spotted a small town in the distance. As he drew closer, he noticed that the town was in a state of disrepair. The buildings were crumbling, and the ground was littered with debris. He also noticed a group of NPCs wandering around the town square. John cautiously approached the NPCs, introducing himself and asking what was going on. The NPCs told him that the town had been overrun by raiders. The raiders had looted and pillaged the town, leaving it in its current state. John offered to help the NPCs, and they gladly accepted his offer. He set off into the wasteland, scavenging for items and killing raiders wherever he could find them. He also encountered a number of mutated creatures, including giant scorpions, radroaches, and giant ants. After a few hours of scavenging and fighting, John had managed to gather a respectable amount of loot. He returned to the town and presented the NPCs with his spoils. The NPCs thanked him for his help and rewarded him with a unique weapon from the Fallout world, a laser rifle. John was overjoyed with his new weapon, and he quickly set off to explore the wasteland again. He traveled from town to town, gathering more loot, killing raiders, and encountering more mutated creatures. Finally, after weeks of exploration, John had gathered enough loot to craft a powerful weapon of his own, a suit of power armor. He donned the armor and set off for one last mission, to take down the raider leader who had been terrorizing the wasteland. John tracked down the raider leader to a nearby vault, and after a fierce battle, he emerged victorious. With the raider leader defeated, the wasteland was safe once again. John returned to the town with his loot and his new power armor. The NPCs thanked him once again, and rewarded him with a rare item, a mini nuke. John smiled as he tucked the mini nuke away in his inventory. He was proud of what he had accomplished in the wasteland, and he was excited to see what new adventures awaited him in the world of Minecraft. Yay, the end. Oh right, yeah, I have to do this stuff now. Like, comment and subscribe. And please watch my other videos and comment ideas on stories.